ever driving down the road, like the highway, and all of a sudden you lose power? If you're good, you can get it into neutral and you can coast on off to the side of the road. But even that is difficult without power because you don't have your power steering to help turn it. And that steering wheel is hard to turn without the power steering. You also don't have the power brakes. You got to really push down hard to get the car to stop. Without the power, it's hard. Or maybe you're at home, and where we live, it's outside the city. And so when we lose power, it's hard because not only do we lose the lights and AC or heating in the wintertime, but also we're on a well system. So we lose the ability to get water. And if our phone isn't charged, we don't have a landline, so we don't have the ability to do that. Power is very important. Losing it is huge. With the Romans, power was huge also, but not necessarily in the engine of a car or a vehicle or in the power grid, but in the physical strength of their government, of the army that the government had. See, the power was how they came to be a powerful nation. They came to power through their strength, and they continued through that. With this backdrop, Paul writes to the Romans. And I want to read something. You read Romans chapter 5, verses 6 through 8. I want to go ahead and read that. Romans 5, starting in 6. You see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous man, though for a good man someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. He starts out talking about how we're powerless. The concept there is the opposite of powerful. The root word there means negative of strength, the opposite of power. Paul says we have no power. We are weak. We cannot win. The context he's talking about is salvation. We have no power to save ourselves. That's an attention getter for those in Rome. See, without power, see, they got their attention because, see, he goes on now and says, while we were still sinners. In other words, while we are separated from God eternally, our sin separated us from God, he talks about that. They were powerless to do anything. And what they were powerless to do, Jesus came and did by dying for them. Key in Rome is power. No, it's love. See, God demonstrated his love for them, for us, in this. While we were still powerless, he sent his son to rescue us. That really resonated with those in Rome because it was in their strength and their power that they relied. Next time you turn the key on your vehicle to start it up, or maybe flip that switch for the lights to come on in your home, think about where the real power comes from. Think about God. Think about how we are powerless, yet we are loved by the one who has the power, the one who is powerful.